What's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another GimmsRant. I know it's a late one. I'm really sorry. Since I've upped my hours, it's just been a little bit hard to get everything out on time with you, as well as doing the new Twitch stream time at 7 p.m. So it's a little bit rough, but we're getting there. And Twitch is doing really well. So overall, I can't complain. But it is a late GimmsRant. Apologize for that. And here we go. This GimmsRant, I got a lot to talk about. A lot to digest because there's a lot of content to digest. We had the mid-chapter, new chapter, Hour of the Witch, and with that we have a lot of buffs, nerfs, and all sorts of game-changing things that have happened and been brought into Dead by Daylight. And at first I want to get through that, then I want to go through the Hallowed Blight event and my thoughts and opinions. For those of you who don't know, I've spoken about it on stream. By the way, I stream at 7:30 p.m. every single weeknight over on Twitch. You can find me there, right there. So come check us out. YouTube streams, they're not happening anymore. Analytics, algorithm, it all messed me around. So we're over on Twitch and we're loving it. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. Let's get into the first thing that I saw as soon as the mid-chapter patch hit. I keep calling it a mid-chapter patch. It's actually a mid-chapter chapter. It's a bit weird, is the realms that were closed. And they weren't closed, to be specific. It was the offerings that were shut off. I'm a little bit confused by this. So there was a bunch of them. Dead Dog Saloon, I think it was Leary's, and there was Gideon Meat Plant. I've played all of them since, and doesn't seem to be a problem for me. But yeah, that's the first thing you see when a new, DLC drops, is all these realms have shut down. That's great. Higher chance to get RPD. It's a little bit shit, but, it's a little bit of a feeling of unreadiness from the devs, but that's fine. Second thing I see is the healing boon totem perk is disabled for the time being because I think it was crashing the game for some people. Again, unreadiness and 1/3 of the new perks that were being delivered into the game through this DLC. I'm not going to give them shit, but it's pretty pathetic at this point. Not that I'm complaining so much, because obviously I am worried about boon healing and boon shadow step. I don't know what it's called, healing touch or whatever it is. But we'll quickly just talk about boon shadow step, I think it's called, where it basically hides all scratch marks from the survivor in that area of effect. And holy Jesus Lord, I haven't seen it too much, but when I do see it, it is a very strong perk. It basically destroys any momentum that the killer can possibly get in a chase, and that's pretty much the only opportunity you have. Footsteps and ambient occlusion is a mess in this game as it is, so you can't always depend on, hearing and where something is. So I have noticed the best of the best cream of the crop survivors are using it at last minute. So say there's 3 gens left, we've been 3 gen, that's a good time to drop Shadow Step, I think. It's the most effective time because they can just mess with me. And it's such an annoying perk because it just deletes the chase. I mean, if you are not, you have to be 100% on it and have a lot of luck on your side as a good killer as well, just to get it. So just to maintain that chase, maintain that momentum. And as you guys may be aware, not always the case playing killer. But as far as the buffs and nerfs from the chapter, I feel pretty good about everything. I think Michaela's cool. The Ghostface nerf was not needed. It is a hidden nerf. Basically, he just can't stealth as much, so it's kind of silly with those 2 add-ons. Cool. The Trapper buff is okay. Just a couple of add-ons make him pretty broken, in my opinion. The Stitch Bag and the Iridescent Stone makes it pretty broken, even though you can't pick up your traps. It's pretty much a GG for that particular area, and if you get a survivor in a loop, there's not much they can do. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with them. I'm just, I don't know if it's enough. I mean, if you run Iridescent and Purple, it's enough, but I don't get it. The Nurse add-on with the 3 blinks, yeah, I don't know why it happened. There's just a couple of things that confuse me, but overall, I think things are pretty cool. I think the pig changes are good. I think they're pretty positive. They make her pretty fun now and not so RNG tempered timer crap that was just annoying. And yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with it. The Spirit feels all right. She has some pretty cool, unique add-ons, and some people are even debating whether she's stronger now. So I don't know if there's any validity into that. I'm going to keep looking into it, but there's that. Halloween event is a big one, and guess what? I think they fucking nailed it. Basically, they've taken things from the past two events. So the hooks, the gens, you know, the Hallowed hooks and gens. They've taken the cosmetics, except this time you can get free cosmetics. And then the paid cosmetics are coming in, I think, in 2 days. But yeah, there's all that stuff in there. Plus, you can smash pumpkins to get rewards and blood points, as well as a limited time, I guess you can call it a rift, where you can unlock said free cosmetics, do challenges, get blood points, and every single shard that you gain from that bonus Halloween rift goes towards your normal rift, so you can unlock things quicker through that as well. And I think that's absolutely brilliant. I didn't expect them to put all that in, if I'm honest, and I didn't expect them to think about putting points from one rift into another. I was actually initially worried about 2 rifts happening at once. I didn't really understand. But it turns out it's pretty much exactly like something like COD or, you know, Call of Duty Cold War, where there's an extra battle pass going on for free that people can play and enjoy an event. Right now, they got the Ghostface thing going on over there, the Scream event. That's really cool. And I'm really impressed with behavior for doing that. And you know what? I've grinded out the first page and I can't wait till the next page is released. There's 2 pages of this bad boy. And I think they did a pretty good job with this one. Now, a couple of complaints I do have from this event, and again, it's sort of hard for them to get away from this. I mean, a skill-based matchmaking at the highest rank right now, which is where I play. It's not a flex, it's just where I play. Basically, the gens run fast enough as it is with the cream of the crop Survivor Friends, all the trimmings, all the add-ons on comms. But because this event has a couple of you know, you do the Hallowed Blight gens, it's people are going to want to do gens. So the gens are just flying, people are bringing brand new parts, it's getting really intense, and it's getting a lot to manage. So basically, unless you are 100% on it all the time, even getting fucking favors thrown at you, you really can't play anything, you know, lower than A tier. It's a little bit annoying, and it's starting to get a little bit monotonous because gens are just popping within the average time for me right now is 3 gens popping in about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. And it's just fucking boring. If I'm being honest, it's just really, really boring. And you can't blame the survivors for doing an objective, but it just seems like they've really cranked on the volume through this event to really smash out those gens and get those challenges done. And again, I'm not blaming them. It's by design. I'm just airing my grievances, and I think it's a little bit boring for killers in general. I have noticed as well when I'm playing Survivor, it's happening as well. So even my solo games, which I play most of, is just gens are flying. So, you know, I think it's just a bit rough right now for killers. I don't know how I would fix that, but maybe in future with events and stuff like that, get them to do another objective. Like, you're on the right track with the pumpkins, I think. The pumpkin squashing. I think that's kind of cool. But I just think, yeah, making your objective the objective is inherently increasing that gen rush. So, I don't know, just an idea. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. I'm pretty damn happy with the game right now. There were a couple of niggling issues on release. The game was crashing or infinite loading screen. They have since fixed that up. They got onto that pretty quick. And with the disabling feature that they can do now in a live game, I think that's pretty cool. And I think, yeah, I think things are coming together. Honestly, I'm quite happy with the game right now. It's really weird for me to say that. But anyway, there's a rumor going on that we're getting the next chapter PTB on November 9th, which is right around the corner. It's about 2 weeks away, isn't it? 2 weeks? 2 weeks? 1, 2, 3, 3 weeks away? Less than 3 weeks. So we're already getting another chapter before the December event, which is going to, you know, the Christmas All Hallows event. Things are pushing along very quickly. And the only reason why it feels that way is because they released Pinhead by itself, and then they released Michaela Reed by herself. So, you know, a mid-chapter DLC is going to half the time, basically. But, you know, apparently it's an original chapter. We're getting a load of cosmetics as usual, and Ghostface is getting a cosmetic, so that's kind of cool. Something to look forward to. Hopefully Ghostface gets a buff. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy and you found this informative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. Share it with your gran if she does play Dead by Daylight. Otherwise, don't mess with her. Don't mess with her. And also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, and also come and give us a watch. I stream over there at 7:30 every single night during the week, and it's been a hell of a time. All the links in the description below, guys, and I hope all of you have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you for the stream tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good one.